Hello. Well, today is going to be a little bit different, and we're not doing this on a Wednesday because our internet went out yesterday. I do wonder, they say we're not getting any effects really from these solar flares and these X flares, if any of you follow that kind of thing. But we've had some pretty strong ones, but yet they say there's not much going on there. But yesterday we did lose our internet, which I find interesting. I kind of watch these things. A place you can go to watch that is spaceweather.com is one of the places. I got a little dog here. We're kind of messy today. We haven't really brushed today, which he doesn't like. Little Dio would just like to say hello. He'd just like to say hello. And this is going to be a little bit different video today. I don't have any real topics, but what I do have, and I'm going to put little Dio down, and has said hello and tell you what I'm going to do today. Now, I think there's a way I can pause this, but I'm not sure. Aha! I found another little tool, but we didn't pause as we put little Dio down. Um, he's my little Shih Tzu, my very best friend. We're going to read today. Now, this may not be so interesting, uh, but I think how you may want to use this is just to listen to a children's story. It's really one of the reasons my daughter gave me this tapestry. It's an Orcas whale, and it's so beautiful. And she also gave me this book, Granny's Clan, and it's about Orcas uh, whales. So I thought, and let's see, it's written by Sally Hodson and illustrated by Ann Jones. I thought I'd read this today. And I'll try to keep my voice, and I hope my sound's good, um, in kind of a soothing way, so that if you want to use this, if you get insomnia or anything like that, it can kind of help soothe you to sleep. So, uh, if this channel is ever monetized, you know, I've listened to other videos where for insomnia to help you sleep. And I'll put the loudest, longest ads all through the videos. Just ruins it. So, if I ever monetize, I think that if I ever reach that kind of audience, um, at the beginning and not at the end. And that's it for these kind of videos. I don't know if they even give you a choice like that, but it just doesn't help you if you have insomnia to have this loud advertisement and nothing too long. Come on, some of the YouTube ads, they drive me crazy. So, okay, let's begin this story. And I hope we're not too long today. But I'm trying to get this on here. I don't know if I'll make 4 o'clock today, just to give the algorithm, hopefully will pick me up. So get comfortable. Stop the video and get comfortable. And if you want to crawl in bed and get all cozy warm so you can listen to this, then do that. Stop this video. And let's begin a story of Granny's clan. Beautiful pictures in here. In cold, dark waters, a tiny newborn struggles to breathe. Little one, I am here to help. Granny slips beneath her littlest great grandchild. With a gentle push, she lifts him to the surface. The baby opens his blowhorn hole and takes his first breath. A new life begins, and old life continues. Let's show you the picture. I think pictures are very important in books. Just even if they're black and white and off to the side or up at the top, it is important. Granny guides the baby to his mother. Samus, Samus. At his mother's side, the baby floats. They breathe and swim as one. Granny calls the family to welcome the newborn. Suttles meets her baby brother. Mako greets his baby cousin. Near Granny rises the huge wavy fin of her son. Ruffles. One by one, each of the family surfaces to breathe. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Loud blasts of air and mist explode from each blowhole. Voices of the family surround the little one with songs of the Orca clan. Mothers and grandmothers, daughters and sons, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, grandsons and granddaughters gather to celebrate. Let's show the picture. Hey. The family travels on. They dive together. They rise together. They breathe together. They call to each other to keep the family together. They search for salmon to fill their hungry bellies. Without salmon, Granny's family cannot live. For 100 summers and 100 winters, the sea shares her secrets with Granny. Granny knows where salmon swim when tides change, or when winds shift, or waters warm, or winter storms blow. With Granny in the lead, the family spreads out to hunt. Show you further. Sounds like a nice family, doesn't it? They swim through ribbons of dancing brown kelp, among sills searching for rockfish, near an octopus clutching a crab, above sea stars stretched over rocks, close to pelicans diving for fish snacks, under jellyfish drifting with tides. They swim past herons stalking on stick legs, beside sea otters dining on urchins, over hermit crabs hiding in seashells, around seabirds surfing on breakers, beneath bald eagles soaring with winds, by a humpback whale playing in waves. The picture. I hope I show you the pictures long enough. If I don't, would you please let me know? Each of the family sends out beams of sonar clicks. Click, click, click. They listen as their sounds bounce off rocks, fish, and sea life. Echo, echo, echo. The echoes return as pictures made of sounds. In darkness, they see how big, far, fast, and what shape. Shark to the right, squid to the left, salmon ahead. With a burst of speed, they overtake the salmon. Calls to each other flow back and forth. Tall, tall flukes slap the sea with thunder. I don't see so well, and I got a little light over here. It's kind of making it hard to see. I'm sorry. Um, Swirls a silver salmon flee. Empty orca bellies fill. At the edge of the hunt, Samish watches. Her rich milk feeds the newborn at her side. Ruffles catches a fish that tries to hide in kelp. To Samish, he offers a gift of salmon. Isn't that nice? A call from Granny brings young Suttles and Mako to her. Both want to learn to be great hunters of salmon. With Granny's help, they learn to see outside and inside of shapes all around them. They scan swift currents for echoes of salmon. They learn the sounds of each salmon clan. Hmm. They learn the sounds of each salmon clan, of Sockeye and Coho, of Chum and Chinook. Huh. A salmon darts out from the safety of the rocks. Who will be first to catch it? In a great rush, Shuttles clashes after the fish, but the shimmering salmon slides out of her grasp into the waiting jaws of Mako. Bitten in two, the fish is shared by the young hunters. Oh, good. Graceful sailboats groan, swift boats whine, stout ferries clang, busy fishing boats chug, huge tankers rumble, noise drowns out the family's call to each other. Ugh. Toward the family, many boats hurry. Louder they howl, faster they rush. Suttles and Mako still play in the waves. A speedboat boat races towards them. Ooh. To the left it zigs. To the right it zags. Ooh. Mm. Closer and closer the speedboat zooms. Propeller blades scream of danger. Dive! Dive! Oh, that must be terrible. And I have heard that they really don't like this and that there are killer whales, the orcas, that are actually attacking motorboats. It's not here in the Northwest, but out in other oceans. They're tired of it. It must be very disturbing. When they hear well, especially if someone gets in any nets or in any propellers. When they hear the family's warning, the cousins vanish beneath the waves. With a roar, the speedboat leaps over them. A boat with a flag reaches the speedboat and guides it away. The older boats slow down and quiet their engines. Subtle and Mako swim close to Granny's side. Around them, hover boats fill with people watching. The cousins swim with Granny through the maze of boats. Granny spy hops. Mako spins a cartwheel. Subtle flips a heart stand. The people laugh and clap, whistle and shout. The children wave their arms at Suttles and Mako. The cousins wave their fins at the children. Isn't that fun? As I said many years ago, I kissed the killer whale. It was quite fishy. The family seeks rest in a quiet cove. They gather close together and drift with the waves. Soft calls flow from one another. They doze, they dream, they remember to breathe. Boom, crash, splash. Noise from the loud splashes awaken the family. Mako and Suttles burst from the water, not ready to nap. Each tries to jump higher, faster, further. Granny calls the noisy players to join her beneath the waves they created, far below the sleeping family. Granny teaches the young ones songs of the Orca clan. As Granny's lullabies end, the singers return to quiet rest with the family. When the family awakens, Granny sings the clan song of coming together through miles of deep water canyons. Granny's powerful voice travels to find the other clan families. From near and far, each family answers the eldest clan grandmother with her own family call. We are coming. All the clan families, mothers and grandmothers, daughters and sons, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, grandsons and granddaughters come together again. The great superpod gathers. They greet old friends, they welcome new babies, they remember lost ones, they celebrate togetherness. Sounds of play fill the air and water. They mingle and touch, tumble and roll, and somersault. Fins splash, tails slap, bellies flop, upside down tails wave in the wind. Mako wraps kelp around his tail flukes and fins. Subtle balances a fat salmon on her head. With a flick of her tail, Granny slides beneath the waves. Deeper and deeper into darkness she dives. When she reaches sea bottom, she streaks towards the light. Water explodes beneath her as she leaps from the sea. When she can fly no higher, she spins, twirls, and returns to the sea. Water and wind bring distant voices to Granny, not songs of other Orca clans hunting for seals, not songs of porpoises fishing for herring, not songs of salmon searching for home. Granny knows these other voices. Granny knows these other voices that call. Standing on the rock shoreline, people of all ages sing to honor the orcas. Swimming along the rocky shoreline, orcas of all ages sing their songs to the people. With Suttles, Mako, and the family beside her, Granny sings songs of her orca clan. Voices from the sea mingle in harmony with voices from the land. To people and orcas, the gift of friendship returns. No longer do they fear each other. Now they sing songs together and share the seas. And I didn't show you. Isn't that a nice story, though? I hope if you're listening to this to help you sleep, that you're snoring away. I didn't show you the last, I think, three pictures, so here they are. They're all mating. Isn't that fun? Here they go. After they've eaten, and some younger ones are rambunctious. Here they are, all together. Hmm. So I hope you enjoyed that story. And as I was reading, I thought, gosh, I hope I can tell this story. That I can show this book and it'll be okay. I guess if it isn't, I'll find out. They'll make me take it down or something. I didn't even think about it. I think I have, well, I think I before, long ago, on this channel, I believe it was this channel, I read some Winnie the Pooh stories. So I don't know. Well, let's give it a try and see if it's okay. I sure hope so. Anyway, it's a delightful book, and I hope that my grandchildren, because I'm about 1,200 miles away from them, can see their Granny Grace read their book that their mother gave her when she gave her this tapestry for her birthday. It was the best birthday present and the best, very best birthday. So I hope that my voice too has helped you use your imagination and see all the things you can see in your imagination with that book, and it sends you off to have beautiful dreams. Beautiful dreams. I've actually had dreams of whales before, humpback whales, many years ago. I met a humpback whale who talked to me and knew he was dreaming, and I knew I was dreaming. He liked to go down to the bottom of the ocean to contemplate or meditate, and so I went down there with him, and we had a good meditation. So it was nice to meet him, and to me that dream was very, very real. I think I met a humpback whale, and I think that we became friends in the dream worlds. We are so much more than we just are in ordinary everyday life. It is much more than ordinary everyday life. So thank you for listening.